What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the simulator. Welcome back to the channel, Turbo Talon Golf. My name is Shelby Iverson. That's the same name I had in the last video. What do we got here? It's a chilly morning. It's Saturday, the 1st of November, 2025. Yesterday was Halloween. My wife and I watched a movie last night, so we left a bunch of full-size candy bars out on the porch. Said, please take one, and so naturally some asshole kid please took all of them, which was a potential outcome from leaving a bunch of candy on the porch, right? My wife said she had never heard of anybody taking all of the candy when somebody did that, and I said, yeah, it happens. She said, well, it's never happened to us, and we've done it a few years in a row now. And I said, well, our day's coming. Lo and behold, I think there were 30 or 40 full-size candy bars in the basket, and some lucky kid got all of them, went home with all of them. Anyway, guys, we've got some golf to play here in the garage simulator. I'm going to play the Tips Tour Winter 2025 for SGT, Top 100 Perry Maxwell, Old Town Country Club. I think I just watched D-Lud play this, and it doesn't look like it's very easy, so I'm guessing we're in deep, deep shit here. Yeah, I can already see the settings here do not look promising. We got 4-foot gimmies, 6,800 yard tees, close to 6,900 yard tees, Sunday pins. One redeeming thing here is that the greens are normal firmness with a 12 stemp. They're still going to be hard, and then the wind's breezy, and we're at a whopping 900 feet above sea level. This is going to be both rounds, guys. I realize you probably got Saturday morning stuff going on. Depending on where you are in the country or the world, it's certainly later or earlier than 9:15 a.m. But here we go. I 100% of the time regret playing the SGT Tips Tour because I am not, my handicap's too high to be playing an event like this. But I guess it auto-registered, so I'm going to play it. It is kind of chilly in here. Hey, old gray man, how are you? Looks like you have an alternate account. Okay. Well, it's good to see you, sir. I'm playing the Tips Tour, so I'm probably screwed. But I'll do the best I can. This is well above my handicap. But I'll do everything I can here to succeed successfully. We're not running a great frame rate. Maybe there's some stuff we can dial back. You can always check the L menu, and you can turn this, you can toggle the advanced off, and that usually helps with your frame rate. We'll see where we're at now. We're up in the 70s now with VSync off, but that ought to do. Let's do that. Okay, old gray man says this is his cell phone account, and the other one is his PC account. Okay, I gotcha. Well, you're either in for some mediocre golf or some really shitty golf. Welcome. Welcome, sir. We're going to burn through this as quick as possible. That'll be fine. 220. 220 ain't great on the tips tour. You're certainly going to have your work cut out for you no matter what. We got a tailwind and still hit that crummy shot. That was a slippy, slappy, toey shot, headed right for that bunker. I think I've been playing too much golf because I'm hurting in a very strange place I don't usually hurt. Right here in the first crease of my index finger. Anyway, with that dipshit approach shot, I think we're probably looking at a bogey. Let's see if I can get up and down. Greens are 12 stimp. Was that shanky? No. Guys, I went in the house and did some stuff on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to replace all my thumbnails with AI generated stuff that's a little more interesting to look at. And, oh, that's not going to be in the circle. It takes time for ChatGPT to generate the image, and then it won't generate it in 16:9 aspect ratio. So you've got to go into another program and do that. It's pretty annoying, but everything's annoying to me. Okay, there's your double bogey start. I'm guessing the rest of the round is going to be pretty similar to that. But we'll keep on swinging the golf club. It's what you do. It's how many times you keep swinging the golf club after crummy shots that kind of defines you. That was another toey shot right into the water or the bunker. Those should start to taper off as I get warmed up. Also, pro tip for you, don't play the tips tour without warming up. I'm a bad example of what to do. A good example of what not to do, though. Greens look tough. They're not holding the golf ball. Old Town Country Club. Ball's going to do some of this and some of that. Let's just get it up. Remember, it's a 4-foot gimme, so this is going to be tough. Pretty high scoring event, I would think. Just do the best you can. It's a video game on Steam that's been in like pre-release for over a year now. It's called Aska, A-A-S-K-A. And it's basically if you smashed Age of Empires and Minecraft into one game. But I could be getting a hot poker shoved up my ass and still have more fun than I do in the simulator, so that ain't saying much. Okay, guys, that's back-to-back doubles. Let's hope the whole round isn't like this, but I can't guarantee nothing. And it's cold in here and I'm underdressed. I thought that was going to be a decent drive. It felt really good. $200 yards. Ooh, yeah, guys, this is going to be a rough round. Let's just knock it out ASAP. We're into the wind, uphill, out of the rough. Well-protected green. Why am I not aimed at the green? See, this is why I don't always use my button box. You asked the other day, because I got to move this purple dot all the way up manually, and it drives me crazy. Now let me preface by saying that real golf outside is incredibly stimulating to me. It's just the simulators, it's not real. It's about as real as you can get, and it's still it's cool. I enjoy having this thing in the garage. But you're always fighting the software. Just stuff like that. These pins are cut into some gnarly spots. Get your ball as close to the hole as you can. I love how I say perfectly obvious things that you would do in golf no matter what. You're probably not going to see a whole lot of putts drop naturally. They're probably going to be a lot of gimmies. We'll see if we can't start slowing the bleeding here and get off the tee properly. Get warmed up. There's another little TJ hooker. What does the launch monitor say we're doing here? In to out, off the center of the face with an open club. Okay, let's work on closing that club face, getting a nice, firm, closed grip. We're not going to hit 287, but we can get down the fairway quite a ways here. All right, so we went from the rounds we played earlier being pretty slicey. Now everything's going left. That is an indication that things are looking up. This is 96 yards down. That was just a wretched shot, guys. I don't even actually know what happened there. Let's check. Carry, 65 carry. We lost quite a bit of carry. Guys, this is going to be a real miserable couple of rounds. Let's just get through them as quick as we can. That's short too, but it rolled up pretty good. Bogey, 14 feet. Tips tour. Guys, don't play the tips tour unless you're a scratch golfer in real life or close to it. All it's going to do is piss you off. Like, I'm already pissed off and we're on the 4th hole. Like, look at this ball go. I'm barely touching it. Okay, there's another high score. It's going to be hard. I got to play 36 holes of golf and I'm already getting agitated. 311, that's too far. We'll go out here. But I don't want this to be one of those videos where I just act like a 10-year-old the whole time. So we'll try to keep it together. That was a pretty decent shot. What left, 173. 173 up into a headwind. Let's hit a 5 iron. Ball's gonna wanna go left. Oh, wow. What was that? Skinny and toey. Yeah, that hit like off the bottom of the club. 30 yards. Skinny. Ooh, guys, this is just going to be an uphill battle. This is bad. Jitterbug. There's another one. Oh, let's see here. What do we got? Okay, this is a par 3. 170 something into a tailwind. Holy shit. Guys, I am just slapping the piss out of the golf ball. Nice, just toey, slappy. I'm thankful that the ball did what it did, right? But that was obviously not the desired shot there. Use the tips tour as a way to get your reps in for the day. I think in a couple of seasons I'll be able to be like semi-competitive at this, but it's just the conditions are too harsh for my handicap. These greens are nasty. They're nasty. 425. Just sit back, kick back, enjoy the show. It's going to be a rough couple of rounds here, boys and girls. Got to get a hold of this golf ball to even get it to the fairway, which hurts my feelings. That's actually drawing back super high. We might be on the fairway. Let's see how far I had to hit just to get into the fairway. 265 just to get over there. 170. We're gonna aim for the center of the green. Hopefully stop slapping the shit out of the ball. Very good shot. It's not going to land on the green though. So 6 iron just carried. That's about right. That must have been a clerical error. Guys, this pin's cut into the top of a hill. What can you do to make your life not bad here? Chip, it's going to want to all go left. Maybe just make sure you get up and down. This is an incredibly tough course. I would not want to play here in real life. Get in the hole. Yeah, right. All right, so we're taking bogeys and worse. You can see we're already 13 over after only 7 holes, but we will keep on plugging away here. Like the champions we can be, damn it. No, I was never stationed overseas. We were considered deployed in place because there was no way we could have worked on that weapon system overseas, because they don't. The Minuteman III ICBM doesn't exist overseas. There were a couple of job positions you could get working on some stuff over at Ramstein. But I applied for it and was not accepted. All right, that was a good drive. Those are the ones that keep you coming back, baby. And there was some other stuff you could do too to get over to Iraq, but it was the escort duty, formerly known as TCN duty. I don't think you can call it that anymore. It's frowned upon. There were a few 2MOs that went and did that. I never even, some got non-volled. I never even put myself in the bucket for that. But all the aircraft guys I work with, they're dumbfounded when you tell them you never deployed. Is that gonna be wet? Guys, I'm slapping the ball. Everything feels very like I'm slapping, like I'm smacking the ball. It doesn't feel good at all. We'll drop right here. That's pretty close to the pin. That would have been a good shot. There's really no reason to be upset about that shot. It went generally the direction I wanted it to go, and it was just a little short. Just really like slapping the ball. My rounds are starting to get a lot better through lots and lots and lots of practice, but you can see that when I get paired up with a difficult golf course that things start to come apart. And those are when your higher skilled, more skilled golfers are going to have those lower scores and maintain those lower scores. I will get there. I will get to the point where the tips tour's not a problem for me, but it'll come in time. It ain't going to happen today. It ain't going to happen tomorrow. You just keep practicing. Keep having a short memory. Drivers seems to be working. I wouldn't say the drives are going too terribly far, but we're generally putting balls on fairways. No, I was never stationed at Minot. I was stationed at Malmstrom in Montana and F.E. Warren in Cheyenne, Wyoming, which fortunately both of them were a hop, skip, and a jump from home here in Utah. This is a par 4 and we still have 200 yards to go. What is it asking us to hit? A 4-iron? I think we're going to hit right through this tree. We need to stop slapping the ball. Maybe I'm not hitting down on it well enough. That was another one. Okay, looks like I would say Toey's most of the problem right now. Also, what's going on with this tree in the background? We got 70 yards to go through more trees. was on the money. Get in the hole. Yes. We're scooting along pretty good here. We're scooting along. How almost 25 minutes into the video and we're already on the 10th hole. That ain't bad. It's a TJ hooker there. You guys, I'm both mad and happy that I'm hitting hooks, because the hook's an opposite feel from a slice, right? And slices are bad, okay? Slices are bad. That was absolutely a lucky shot. I couldn't duplicate that if I tried, but I appreciate it. There goes another one pulled. It's a good shot. It's a good shot. It's up there. You'd be happy with that in real life. This is going to be tough, guys. Uh-oh. And what's crazy is this isn't even 7,000 yard tees. Sometimes when the tips tours like 7,500 yard tees, it's crazy how hard it is. That's what she said. Come on. Could you drain that crazy putt for a bogey? Okay, we got a lot of golf to play. We're moving at a good clip. Let's hit a 5-wood here. Worm burner, but she's headed maybe wet if we get a bad bounce. Other than that, not a bad shot. I'm trying to think of interesting things to talk about, but I already told you everything. Trick-or-treaters took all the candy. Some lucky kid got like 50 full-size candy bars last night. And you want to be mad, but I did the same shit when I was a kid. I wouldn't say I emptied a whole bucket of candy into my bag, but back then there were no Ring cameras or anything like that, so probably a few handfuls at least. Oh, come on, Sally, hit the ball. Guys, I'm committing every golf cardinal sin known to man in this round here. Yeah, I do play courses that aren't in a league challenge. If you look through some of my recent videos, I played a course that SIGPRO selected randomly for me. It was something, I don't remember what it was, but I literally had SIGPRO. I highlighted all courses, and then I highlighted courses I'd never played before, and it selected a course for me. And then I have those two or three recent revenge videos that aren't league. That's going way right, guys. I don't know where that's going to be. That was open club face all day long. You can feel it. You can feel it when it comes off the face. Let's see here. 250 to the pin. Out of deep rough? Oh, I don't think so. Let's just try to get the ball over. That was slappy too. Guys, I can't stop hitting off the toe. I'll continue to work on it. 140. I don't know if I like this club. And then the wind's blowing pretty hard. I like playing non-league, non-tournament courses, but there's no real sense of, that's a huge flag stick, look at that. There's no sense of suspense or sense of challenge. It's kind of just you versus the course, which is fine, but I'd like to see my name. It's most of the time it's at the bottom of the leaderboard, but it's still, you're still competing against other humans. That huge flag stick's kind of hilarious to me. I don't know if that's a glitch. If the glitch gremlin's out here. This is a double breaker. I'm just going to hit the ball about 12 feet. Bogey. Jitterbug. Okay, we're scooting along, we're moving, we're 17 over, it's no big deal. I can't hit a golf ball. That's going right too. Huh. Looks like we'll be playing from a fairway, not the correct fairway. What do we do there? Open club face again, little toey. What's in the chat? Yeah, I'm gonna start my own league. I just don't know what I want to call it or anything like that. You can rest assured it'll just be another face in the crowd of all these other leagues. Hopefully it's fun. There's no way you can make a league fun unless it's like 5,500 yard tees, soft greens, 10-foot gimme circles. I'd say that's the only way it would be fun per se. Okay, so we went from a slice to a hook. Not a bad shot. But I'm trying to decide if I want it to be fun or I want it to be like this, like super hard. Like if you have like firm greens, like big gimme circles, you know what I'm saying? Like something to offset the monotony. That's short. That's long. This course is a meat grinder. And only stay in the circle. Okay, we're having a pretty rough go here, ladies and germs, but this is way above my handicap. Also, I can't hit a golf ball today. And this is two straight rounds because I played one earlier that I haven't been able to hit, so I'm thinking maybe take the rest of the day or the weekend off. Because you really got to know when to say when, right? Plus, I got a lot of other stuff I need to do. Look at these golf balls just go. This course sucks. 73. Up there, get up there. That ain't bad. I think I pushed that a little bit. Might stay in the cycle. Is that our first par today? First par ski? Well, if we do that a few more times, we'll only be 18 over. Okay, guys, here is something that's way out of my league. A 244-yard par 3 into a headwind. This is the epitome of out of Shelby's league. I was unregistered for tips, but I guess it renewed and let me back in. Like I couldn't hit this green if you get, maybe I could hit it 1 out of 10 times, but that's a crazy distance. I've played Desert Canyon up there a couple of times. I think I have some videos on it. But yeah, it's always cool when you get to play on a course that you've played on in real life. There's a few Utah courses. The list's growing, but there's definitely a few Utah courses. That was some rookie shit right there, guys. I'm sorry you had to see that. This ball's obviously not going in the hole. Downhill, pretty tough break. It says it's uphill though. Let's see. That should have started leaking left. Guys, play this tips tour this week. I'm gonna unregister from it, but I thought I'd give it one more try. I'm thinking maybe next, in a couple of seasons, re-register for tips after I'm consistently putting balls on fairways and my short game's more consistent. This is just really tough. It's very, very irritating. But we'll keep doing it. We'll demonstrate the very definition of insanity here. I might. You'd have to go in. Here, let's look real quick. I need a break from this shitty golf course. I don't know, though. Oh, see, that didn't even stay on the fucking fairway. Let's take a look, my friend. Jitterbug. YouTube. If not, I can play it next if you want. View my channel. It would be under videos. It was a while ago. Let's do anything with the word desert in it. Black Desert. Desert Canyon. I hope that's not what I'm thinking of, because Desert Canyon and Awesome Golf's not the same course. All right, folks. Is this it? Yeah, I thought this was it, because I remember the background mountains being black. Also, why am I playing a 575-yard par 5? Have I lost my actual shit? I think this is it, brother. Oh, that's before I got my enclosure. By P. Toad. This has got to be it. Hello, that's Dubai. More awesome golf. Yeah, that's the only one I got. I think that's it though. Oh, I almost forgot about this shitty round we were playing, but yet here we are, we're back in it. Jitterbug. Oh, guys, I can't hit a golf ball. It's just one of those days that a girl goes through. Did that ball rolled off the green? Okay, this has gone from irritating to funny. At some point in time, you've got to start experiencing the different stages of grief. And I'm getting to the one where it's just kind of funny what's going on right now. Get in the hole. Boogie! Oh, that was a par. Jitterbug. Yeah, see, that's the problem when you got 350 some odd videos. It's kind of, I kind of remember some of them, but it's hard. I can check here in a minute. We only have a few holes left to go. And I can play it next if you want, because I don't know if I can take 2 rounds of this abuse. This is a 615-yard par 4. Remind me to go in and unregister for the Tips Tour after this. Jitterbug. We were watching that stupid old commercial at work yesterday for those Jitterbug cell phones. I'll pull it up after. We only got a few more minutes left of this round, and then I'll pull it up for you. If you want to. I don't want to ruin it for you. Okay, I topped the ball. Sadly, that happens on the real golf course sometimes. Okay, we still got 300 left. Don't top the ball, guys. That's better. That might be wet though. Please stop. Guys, this course is pulling no punches. It wants you dead. There's really no use in playing round 2 of this. If you want to see that golf course. All right, little shit shot into the water. Guys, I can't hit a golf ball today. I think I need a rest. That was another one. Dude, look at this golf ball go. Look at it go. That is crazy. I was wondering why D-Lud was having so much trouble with this, but I'm not sure it was the one he was on. Because D-Lud's a good golfer. And I kept, I was looking up, I was multitasking, watching his video, and maybe it wasn't this. But you know, if D-Lud's having problems with a course, you probably shouldn't even bother playing it. Because that dude is consistently at scratch or below par. Yeah, this is just ultra. What do your other viewers want? Dude, I have no idea. They don't talk to me. I think they just subscribe out of pity these days. Like, I can't believe I'm live streaming this garbage. This is way too hard for me. Should be done soon though. Ooh, a 10. We haven't gotten a 10 in a while. Okay guys, last hole. This round's bad. I'll have to go back and see if this is what D-Lud was playing. I should have known better than to play this. Okay, that's gone. Probably looking at a sim drop unless I got an out. I think I might have an out. But this is a combination of this course is too difficult for someone of my handicap, and also I can't hit the ball. Yeah, we got out of there. We got out of there. We got out of there. Guys, I know golf's supposed to be a serious sport, but like when you're hitting shit like that, like I don't even know what just happened. Carry, 61 carry. Yeah, I don't know. I simply do not know. I promise I'm not this bad in real life. Look at this ball go. This is a bruiser of a course. Is it gonna roll back again? Oh my God. Let's chip again. I'm too lazy to grab my putter. All right, there's the end of that horrible, horrible round of golf. Almost, we'd have to save this Old Town Country Club. If I didn't break 100, we would have had to save this for like season 5. Let's look at the stats. Real bad. We would have saved that for season 5 revenge because that course is way out of my league. Local match. Desert. He says the other viewers enjoy the live entertainment. Yeah, it's at Mountain Home by P. Toad. Welcome to Desert Canyon Golf Course, our stunning 18-hole golf course with 360-degree views over the entire surrounding area is here for you to enjoy. Most excellent. We are open year-round and take reservations to play up to 1 week in advance. Wow, 1 week? Man, awesome. The front 9 layout features a design that is mostly tree-lined with numerous holes crossing over our in-course creek, which can make for a fun and challenging setup. I'd say more challenging, not fun. Anytime there's a creek involved, it's not fun. The back 9 layout features a layout that, okay, you got layout in there about 6 times. Features a layout that intertwines with our canyon in quotation marks with numerous holes crisscrossing in and through the canyon. This provides some beautiful and amazing views. So it looks like I've played this twice. Once was 25 over, once was 27 over. So I was either having a bad day or this is a pretty challenging course. Let's take a look at it. Let's move the gimmies to 6 feet. Let's throw the stimp up to 11 because that's what I normally play. Let's play some 6,000 yard tees. Blah, 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 blah. I don't feel like playing in the wind. And the course is at 3,200 feet. Let's play Desert Canyon Golf Course. It looks like it's outside of Mountain Home, Idaho. If you don't know where Idaho is, it's above Utah and to the left and underneath Montana. If you don't know where Utah and Montana are, and you're from the United States, the public education system has failed you. Alrighty, folks. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What's funny is this course is, what, a day's drive away from me, less? Let's go. Let's do it. Let's see if we can beat 25 over par. Although the way I'm hitting today, highly unlikely. And then have this be the last round for the day, because I can't hit a golf ball and I have a lot of chores to do. Jitterbug. They enjoy the live entertainment. You suck balls at golf. How are you so bad at golf and singing too? We're at altitude. I might be able to hit the ball here today. If I don't hook this thing from hell to breakfast, we should be fine. You almost want to slice this ball. It's definitely hanging right. We might have tree trouble. Hit the sidewalk. We might be fine. 6,300 yard tees. Let's crank up the graphic settings here. I want to see more of beautiful Idaho. My wife was born in Idaho. Her dad was a F-16 crew chief. Oh yeah, guys, we got about a mile to hit the ball. Can we get these graphics a little less washed out? There we go, that's a little less washed out. So you've got a creek here. It's a par 5. You got to decide if you lay up or you try to go over it. I'm going to try to play a little bit smarter here, because I gotta break 25 here. Oh shit. That ball deflected behind another tree. So I'm wondering, what's the play now? Let's get out of here, because I don't want to play all the way down the right side of this fairway. Let's just chip out of here. This is why I don't use the button box for everything, exactly for this reason here. That would have taken 10 minutes. That's not going to be out. Get out! All right, now we have a shot at the green. Guys, I can't hit a golf ball today, so just enjoy the show. Grab some popcorn, grab your favorite soda. Let's play some golf. Let's do the best we can. Something's off today. I don't know what it is. That was fat, but we're at altitude. We might be okay. All right. Station at Mountain Home from 01 to 03. You might, no, you probably weren't there when my father-in-law was there. I think he retired in 02, but I think he retired. Where would he have been in Alaska? Eielson, Elmendorf? We really could have used that. What's this for, bogey? Okay. Yes. Okay, this round's already going better than that horseshit round we just played for the Tips Tour. Really narrow hole, but it's short. Let's just get something in play here. All right, I'm not familiar with Galena. I apologize. But I didn't exactly see everything the Air Force had to offer as a missile maintainer. That shot felt less slappy. If we can just bogey everything, we should be able to break 90 and beat that 25. 25 over is the best I've ever shot here. We are not helping ourselves on the putting surface. I think this is for par, so we're gonna probably get another bogey. We need to hit this, what, 30 feet? Pulled it, but we should be out for bogey. Okay, it was a remote with 300 people. Where are you, if you can say, where was it? We want to hit about 175 into the center of this green. I think that's the first golf shot I've hit all day. It probably won't hold the green. Oh hell, what have we done? Okay, we're hurting ourselves on the putting surface here. You suck at golf. Nah, I don't suck, but sometimes it's very frustrating. All right, bogey, bogey, bogey. We should be able to get into par territory, but I think I played the back tees. Guys, if you guys aren't able to get pars on a course like this, you're having a day like I'm having, certainly. Okay, north of Elmendorf, right on the Yukon River, only 2 F-15s to intercept Russian bombers. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. The Russians would never do such a thing. They're highly trustworthy individuals. 71 yards. I know we got some missile defense stuff up in Alaska too. 71 yards. It looks like I hit the button for heat map. I'm too lazy to hit it off. Thin. Guys, all of the golf today is just going to be rough, I can tell. But this is probably the last round for the day, thankfully. We'll try again tomorrow. Get in the circle! A Parsky. Tree 57. Where'd our tee go? Where'd our flesh-colored tee go? Okay, it's right there. Playing simulator golf in the garage, 'cause I got no life and I got no friends. The kids stole all my Halloween candy. Ooh, that was a little shoddy. That's why you got to aim for the center of the green, guys. Because instead of putting, we're chipping again. That was pretty good, but it's going to make us putt yet again. Sometimes when I'm out on the real golf course, I'm like, dudes, all I play with is dudes. Let's just play like putter length gimmies all around. Yes, you're going to score like an 88, but it makes the round go by so much quicker. Because they overbook the golf courses here in Utah way, way, way too bad. There's another bogey, should have been a par, but I aimed too far to the left. All right, so I'm looking forward to the back nine where this starts to open up. I don't really like this construct of these tight little fairways. SIGPRO's being very generous on how lush the trees are. Yeah, I think the reason for that is because when you create a course, you've only got like a generic set of tools to choose from, I think. That might be in the bunker. There's a little force field that pulls golf balls into the bunkers in SIGPRO. Your best bet is to stay away from the bunkers at all costs, because the physics are broken in SIGPRO to begin with, but they're really broken around sand traps. That was thin. It's still closer to the hole, right? What I'm gonna do is make a thumbnail in ChatGPT for this round that's got some clowning around going on in it. Maybe a clown car. I'm not too big of a man to make fun of myself. I also don't mind making fun of other people. Okay, is that another bogster? Bogey! This course is not that hard, guys. I'm having a rough fucking day today. Where's that headed? I think I see some nasties over there. All right, we should be good. $150. Let's call it $150. $150. Let's see if we can hit a nice straight golf ball here right into the center of this green, in which we are not aimed at. There. Nope. I felt the club twist in my hand. I'm guessing that was a slippy, slappy, toey shot. Yeah, that was right off the reflective dot. I don't like where the pins are cut. What did we pick for pin placement? Saturday pins. Does that mean Sunday pins would be even worse somehow? Could it be any worse? Oh no. Guys, we are committing every sin that you can commit on the golf course. Bogey, bogey, bogey. I've got a question for anybody who's listening that cares to put it in the chat. If you're watching a sim golfer, you would never quit on the real golf course. You got to finish your round. You paid for it. Be a man. But if you're watching a sim golfer in this situation and they're having a rough round, say they're playing like double bogey golf, like they're going off the rails like I did in that last round, would you rather watch them finish the round or bail out of the round and play something else or end the video? Because I was always interested. I just never asked until now. Because I want to make compelling content, but this isn't my day job, you know? Like, should I have quit that round on the tips tour and just done something else sooner? Or was it good that I finished? Because it doesn't matter in GS Pro if you finish a round or not. All right, we're aiming for the center of the green. These pins are all cut in very strange spots. Right there, that's not quite center. Oh, that's way short. Okay. You can't restart GS Pro League events. Yeah, I totally get it but what if you're just like, I can't hit the ball today at all? What do you do? Like, this is my last round today, like I'm playing horribly. But what do you do before that? All right, I think that's a double. Okay, just a regular bogey. I shouldn't be playing tips either, but I think I have it on auto register. Because no matter what, you're getting your repetitions in, right? Good, bad, or indifferent, you're getting your reps in. Even if you go 30 over par, you're still getting your reps in, right? All right, little fader there. Hit the ball straighter and further. I agree. I agree. But what if you just can't that day? It's just not happening. What do you do? Do you keep on pressing through and get your reps in? Or do you find something else to do? Do you end the video prematurely? What do you do? Choose your own adventure. Uh-oh. I don't really want to be playing from the trees. Okay, we should be fine. We still got a $150 out of the rough though. Go bowling. My man. My man. Yeah, I'll do my version of go bowling after I'm done with this round. My man. That's the correct answer. I can't hit a golf ball properly today. Ooh, like that was so toey. Look at that, that was almost a toenail. A nail of the toe. Well, as long as it's entertaining someone. Oh, guys, I'm having one for the books here. Go! For the books. Get in that circle. What's this? For bogey? Go bowling. I don't bowl, but I'm going to go do my version of bowling, which is anything but this. Oh my God. Double bogey. Okay, we should be opening up here according to the description for the course. Things should start opening up around the back nine. As long as we don't screw anything up too bad, I should be able to beat that score of 25 over. Yeah, you're definitely getting the extended tour. You're seeing every nook and cranny of this course. I'm a good tour guide. I have the people in mind. I always have the people's best interest in mind. That actually kind of felt like a golf shot. Too far, not bad. What do we got to do? What do we got to do? Ball's going to want to go left, and then it's going to want to roll right. That's a bit thin. Don't go coast to coast. Don't commit that cardinal sin. This noise, there's no sound effects or nothing. I don't want it to just be straight like Shelby's voice. I like there to be some, like if there's birds chirping in the background. Because there's some courses like Middle Earth or some of the Star Wars themed courses where you want to hear the audio, even though it always gets me hit for copyright infringement. Bogey. I think Wendover's south by southeast of me. I'm basically in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm a little north of that. 162. What's going on here? Tweet, tweet. Let's aim for the center of the green. 150. I want to hit a 150 shot. Let's take a little less club. Maybe hit a golf shot today. Toey. That twisted in my hand and frankly kind of hurt. I need an Epsom salt bath. $39. Let's call it like 46 feet here. Did Sally hit the ball? Get in there! Sprinkling some Poskies in there. Woo! You got to know when to hold them. By God, you got to know when to fold them. You got to know when to walk away. And today's the day to walk away. We'll have to start over fresh tomorrow morning because I can't hit a golf ball, guys. I can't hit a golf ball today. You gotta know when to hold 'em. Did GS Pro just give us a fairway in regulation? Wow. Man. GS Pro's a kind and wise and benevolent ruler, isn't it? 56 yards, so it'll probably take us 5 shots to get to the pin. Yep, that's thin, but it should roll up. Stop in the circle, that'd be even more badass. Are we chipping or putting? Are we chipping or putting? Here, let's putt. Let's putt with the 54-degree wedge. Oh, it almost went in. Ten over. Okay, we're not quite playing bogey golf anymore. We should be able to beat the current going score here of 25 over par. That was stupid. My waggle is going to get me in trouble, but it didn't count it. Oh my God, we got a long ways to go. Let's go 3-wood. 3-wood out of the deep rough. I never would normally do this, but I decided if everyone else is going to do it, so am I. Hit the club that will get the job done. Don't hit the club that you would use in real life, because this is a video game. Are you going to lose a ton of length hitting out of the deep rough with a low lofted club? Unfortunately, yes, you are. We have 100 yards to go. This is a par 5. That will be short, I think. It'll roll up a little though. Whew. Couple of shit show rounds here. I didn't record the one this morning, but it wasn't good either. Oh, it was tracking. It was tracking. There's a little Parsky. We got 5 holes of golf left to play. $178. Let's get 'em, buddy. Let's get 'em. Tricky pin position. Just do what you can. Oh, that ball was smoked. That ball was smoked. 195 carry. Oh, I don't understand this game sometimes, guys. I just don't. Get in the hole. Piece of monkey shit. Parsky. Any bets on if I put it OB? We should be fine. If I don't hit a TJ hooker. Nope. Little lazy fade. Low lazy fade. That barely even made it to the fairway, didn't it? Fitting. Oh, it looked good. Get up there. Okay, we didn't hit the magic force field around the bunker. 26. This is shitty little pin position here. Nosa. I hate when I do that on the real golf course, especially if I'm playing with anyone else and they saw it. Kind of hurts your ego. My ego's already pretty fragile, and then you do a double chip and maybe need to have a little cry at the tee box. Hey, Steve. Steve just went out to his garage. The ball is not flying, dude. I had a pretty horrific round this morning, and then I was dumb enough to play the first round of the SGT Tips Tour. That tore me a new asshole. And then at the request of Old Gray Man, he sort of asked. I sort of just did it because I wanted to. We're playing at Desert Canyon Golf Course right outside of Mountain Home, Idaho, because he has played on this course and he wanted to see how it compared to real life. Hopefully everything's going okay for you. That putt right there is basically a snapshot of how terrible this round's been for me. Let's see. 3 more holes to go. How's everything going for you? You doing some day drinking? As bad as I'm playing today, I'm thinking about going to the gas station and getting some beer. Like, no kidding. Just drown my sorrows in some Guinness. That's a little fader. I think I had an open club face. Yeah, frequent flyer miles. It's like if a plane zigzagged to its destination instead of flying straight from New York to LA. It just took a detour in Michigan and then flew back to Seattle. That's how we're doing today, boss. One city sits. There's just some days when you can't correctly hit a golf ball, and I think that's today for me. And I keep zooming in on this camera. I don't know why. That was actually a golf shot. I'm guessing that'll be 15 yards past the hole. There we go. That was actually a good shot. Little slappy. Oh, we're putting. Are we putting? Yeah, I shouldn't have been playing tips, Steve. But I think I auto-registered for it, which I forgot about. Oh, come on. Float over there. The highest I like to play that I actually have fun is Pro. I like Web, I like SGT, I like Pro. Tips is too hard for me. I think in a couple of seasons, when I've had a couple more years of golf under my belt, we'll be fine. But right now, it's agonizingly difficult. It's pretty agonizing. Army golf. Man, the Army gets a lot of bad press, huh? They get made fun of by the other branches. Get up there. Oh, so sad. Yeah, guys, I'm only hitting like 138 ball speed today. That's usually an indication I need to take a break. Let's see, 160. There's some guys that are day in and day out, they're consistently hitting like 160 ball speed. That felt real toey. Bounce right. Army golf. I don't think I'd ever heard that phrase. Not sure whether I should be offended. What's funny is that these days you don't even have to be offended for yourself. There's a bunch of other people that will be offended for you, even unsolicited. Like if a white dude was wearing a sombrero and eating a taco, there'd be another white dude or white chick that was offended for the Hispanic person. I don't understand it. I'm not going to pretend to understand it. But like, if that person's not offended, what makes you think that you should be offended for them? Just shut your fucking mouth and go about your business. It's none of your business. Wow, that was a good drive. That was actually a good drive. That had to have gone like 250. That was a nice little drive. Good job, old buddy. You saved the best for last. Oh, you will always follow a great drive up with a botched approach. It's a rule of golf. When you're able to stop doing that, watch your scorecard drop too. Because if you can have back-to-back good shots, and I know that sounds absurd, but as a beginner golfer, how many times do you actually have back-to-back or even back-to-back-to-back good shots? It's usually one zinger followed by, right, like that putt was like 10 yards short. But if you have like a good hole, like a good drive, a good approach, and then a couple of good putts, it's actually pretty rare for high handicap golfers to have anything like that happen. Which is why your handicap's so high, right? All right, I think that was the end of the round, guys. 84, what is that, 13 over? That's well below the last score we got here, which was 25 over, and I even increased the difficulty a little bit by turning the stimp up to 11. I turned the amplifier up to 11. Yeah. This is a safe space, and I realize that literally anybody can get in this stream and watch it, but I think we were talking about, the other day about, I don't know, kind of how lazy kids are these days. But I'm never going to use racial slurs, or I'm never going to say anything terrible, because that's just genuinely not how I feel. But I do think that there are some very stupid people in the world. And I think that stupid people are more dangerous than people who actually have like criminal intent. I think a stupid person is more dangerous than an evil person is. Because they're too fucking stupid to know they're stupid. They just go around flitting through the world thinking that they're smart and they're God's gift. And it's like, no, you're actually pretty stupid. You're offensively stupid. Okay, guys, so this scorecard right here, I'm pretty happy to shoot a 45 on the front 9 when I'm outside. And if I shot a 39 on the back, I would be super happy with that, because I'm a 19 handicap right now. So this would be well below my handicap. This would actually bring my handicap down when I registered the round. So that's pretty sweet. Hey, no sweat, sir. Hopefully you get to play it yourself here soon, because your launch monitor should show up in what, a week? Week and a half? I think that's what you said. Have all that stuff ready to go. That's one thing, is because I got when I got this enclosure, when all the shit for it came in the mail, I was as prepared as I could possibly be. Like, I had all of the EMT cut. I was ready to go, so that when the enclosure came in the mail, all I had to do was like assemble it. Because I watched so many videos from Carl's place. Okay, guys, I'm going to end my day with a 300-yard drive on the practice range. That'll give us a chance to talk a little bit more, but then I'm going to call it a day, because my golf game is not happening today. I just got to get one 300-yard drive that stays in the fairway here. Okay, that won't stay in the fairway, and it's not even close. We got some work to do here. Let's analyze what went wrong there. Not much. That was not bad. That's going to be pretty far, but I don't know if it'll be in the fairway. No, we're not quite there yet. What were we there? 280? Okay, we're pulling everything the wrong direction. Let's try a taller tee. What do you mean by how perfect was the unit mounted? Because I would say perfect is a stretch. Okay, so we're hooking everything left. We got to stay in the fairway. All right, what are we doing wrong here? That was out to in. I don't actually know what was wrong with that. That's pretty high. I don't know if that's going to cut the mustard. We might need to use a taller tee, but we're getting closer. Okay, Wilson Max. I kind of want, there's a few drivers I want to get, and I already have so many, but I want to try all of them. Yeah, I want to, let me know how that is. That was a little too low. Usually we're hitting a little further than this in the beginning. Let's move up to the taller tee. The taller tee introduces a lot of extra error, but you usually get more flight time. That's not going to stay in, and it wasn't long enough anyway. Guys, I don't know if I got a 300er in me today. That was 150 ball speed, a little over the top. That felt good. It's too far left. We need to get where we're flying 250, 275, 280. We're only carrying 250. That was pretty stout, but it's the wrong direction. So close, guys. Okay, what are we doing here? We're coming into out. Let's square up the stance a smidge. Is that it? I don't think that's it, guys. It's too high. Okay, we'll get it. Got to get the ball speed up. I might have to reduce the loft on my club. That was over the top. Is that it? That ain't it either. I don't know what my loft's set to. Let me de-loft this. Or I could just grab another driver over here. Let's de-loft this a little. The ball's going too high. Standard loft. Let's try this lowest loft setting and just see how shitty it is. I actually don't know. The standard loft's 10.5 degrees. I don't know what it is now. I don't know if it's 9.8. I have no idea. Max just means more forgiving. Yeah, I mean, I've got a few that say max. Sim 2 max. I think that ping driver's something max 10K. Okay, we're getting a lot lower now. Let's just keep one on the fairway. Nope. Ooh, that's a bomb. Is that gonna get it? That's not gonna get it. Boo! What are we hitting for ball speed here? 155. You might be right about that. I actually don't know how they make adjustable drivers that even do anything right. That's a worm burner that's going to go a damn mile. Not good enough. I would say, what's our launch angle? 6.5 degrees. That's probably not a good one to look at. 9.5 degrees. Yeah, we should be able to get it with this loft. I'm using a shorter tee, and I de-lofted to try and get better accuracy. Is that it? That might be it. I don't think so though. $300 on the money. Let's see if we can get a little bit further. That was 160 ball speed. Let's try to keep it in the fairway though. Let's try to keep it in the fairway, buddy. Too high. Know when to hold 'em, fold 'em. My bad, wrong part. That felt so weird. How am I this bad at golf? Oh, buddy. That was a monster. Ooh-wee! Get up there. .305. I can't believe there are golfers that hit 400-yard drives at sea level. That is absurd to me. That went too high. How do those guys hit the ball so far? That is crazy. Crazy. Worm burner. Oh. That didn't even go as far as a pitching wedge would go, would it? Did it? Did it? Would it? Nope. What do we do there? Ooh, that was really bad. Holy shit, that was bad. That's bad. Let's try a different driver. What else do I got here? Let's try this Callaway driver here. It's got the bigger Not quite Bryson DeChambeau grip on it, but it's much bigger. That feels so much better. Hey, D-Let, are you talking about the tip store? Dude, I got worked over on the first round. Like, worked over, dude. 25 over. That's too high. Looks like the loft's set to 10.5 degrees. I don't know. I don't swing fast enough to hit 300 yards at 10.5 degrees aloft. But let's see if we can hit one 300er with this. Problem is it's got to stay in the fairway for it to count. Otherwise, that might have been a good one. That might go. We're wasting a lot of energy hooking over though. That'll probably go. Yeah, that went. Okay, one more 300-yard drive, and then I'm gonna go to the chiropractor. How about that? That's probably gonna be OB. $155. Yeah, dude, honestly, D-Led, it ain't worth watching. Is that the tips tour you played recently too? The one I commented on? That might be it, guys. That one was a fucking bomb. Go, 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 go. It ain't gonna roll out. Get! Yeah, dude. That course is nasty. That's gonna be just short. Go, 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 go. Shit. Okay, do I have a... Let's see if a premium golf ball is better here. Let's use a Pro V1. Because right now I'm hitting these shitty Max Fly balls from Dickhole Sporting Goods. They're softer, so I'm thinking we're going to see more of shit like that, but let's see if I can get one up. Struggle bunny, struggle bus, struggle snuggle. It was a lot of things, my friend. These feel so much different off the club face. Let's try the TP5X before I get hurt. It didn't even pick that shit up. These premium balls, I realized that wasn't like a clean kill, but They are all over the place compared to these super hard jacketed balls. And I've seen that in a lot of places. You're going to have better feel around the greens and stuff, but it's harder for me to keep these on a fairway. Yeah, I just can't hit the ball straight. All right, let's go back to these shitty max flies. Let's hit one more 300 yarder, and then I'm gonna go do something else. That ain't gonna cut it. Close. Oh. I don't know how many more of these I got in me, guys. What's our ball speed up to? Not even 150. Trash. Is that our guy there? That was 160 ball speed. Oh yeah, that almost flew 300. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day before I get hurt. That was a good swing. 160. There's your swing training for the day. That's about the only good thing that happened today was that 315-yard drive. Oh. Okay, guys, see you later. This is Turbo Talon Golf signing out. Thank you for sticking around through these bullshit-ass rounds. We'll do better next time. Later. You guys have a good day, too.